Der Implantatnavigation kommt in Zukunft eine große...
Implant navigation is becoming more and more important in the future. It is vital for the implant to be fitted in the correct location of the jaw in order for the dental technician to achieve a satisfying result.
Nur so
Only thus can a high patient satisfaction be attained.
In der Vergangenheit sind Implantatnavigationssysteme...
In the past, implant navigational systems have been examined in terms of accuracy. The results are very alarming. There are standard deviations of 1 to 2 millimeters, but also maximal deviations of 6 to 7 millimeters. Zygoma implants can even show up to 1 centimeter deviation at the implant apex. We have to realize the drilling template is a medical device. One has to rely on the navigational template, and that is why such large deviations must be avoided. It must be mandatory that drilling templates are to be checked and verified before their application. This is an important fact.
Das ist ganz besonders wichtig. Hier sind jetzt diese Dokumentationen.
Here we see the documentation of the accuracy studies. Standard deviations of 1 to 2 millimeters are measured here, but also the maximal deviations, spanning several millimeters.
Es ist ein Medizinprodukt.
The drilling template, as a medical device, must not have any such tolerance values, in my opinion.
Auch in der Hygiene.
In the field of hygiene, for example, validated sterilization procedures have to be ensured and documented, confirming that all was carried out successfully.
Alles aufbereiten, und dies wird auch dann in einem fälschungssicheren Hygieneprotokoll.
This is then documented in a forgery-proof log file. This form of surveillance and logging has to be applicable to navigational systems as well.
Möglich sein. Ganz wichtig ist der Patientenschutz. Der steht als
Patient protection must remain our supreme goal. And that is exactly why navigational systems lacking any accuracy reports have no future.
Haben meines Erachtens keine Zukunft. Systeme, die allein über ein Matchen...
Systems that only connect with each other by matching CBCT and model data cannot generate an accuracy report. The fit of the drill template stays undetected.
System unbekannt. Sind gerade diese Systeme, die auch...
Note that these are the same systems which lead to the great anomalies and maximal deviations mentioned before.
Passieren. Ich möchte kein System...
I, for one, do not want to be using a system that happens to have an overall high accuracy, but in some cases may show such strong deviations.
Möglicherweise eine ganz starke Deviation aufweisen kann. So als ein
Such a risk must not exist in the field of medicine.
Deshalb ist meine Forderung.
Therefore, I demand that navigational systems must generate an accuracy report.
So, aber Systeme,
systems establishing the relation to a patient through the matching of CBCT and STL data can also not comprehend an accuracy report. It won't work.
immer dann diese
One always ends up with an unknown fit for teeth and jaw. With these templates, it is possible to check the accuracy of the drill sleeve alignment within the respective template. But because one cannot know if the drilling template will exactly fit into the mouth of the patient like the matching of the data implies, this unknown variable still persists.
Es kann sein, dass beim
Why can the fit differ? Mistakes can happen when taking dental impressions.
Es kann sein, dass auch
Furthermore, the digitally obtained scans can contain geometrical errors.
Abdrücke macht, dass Scanfehler entstehen können und es kann gut sein, dass
This can especially happen in difficult anatomic situations.
anatomischen Situationen es eben sehr, sehr schwierig wird und hier können Fehler entstehen.
This error then continues throughout the whole system and might not be recognized by the CBCT.
Letzten Endes werden die eventuell auch übers DVT nicht erkannt und wir haben dann einen Fehler in der Schablone.
Due to this, the template has a geometrical error. It may not fit correctly or have a different fit than previously designed by the matching of the data.
Und deshalb gibt es gerade
That is why this system has such large deviations in implant drillings.
Das heißt,
These systems are error sensitive in terms of dental impressions.
Abdruckfehler empfindlich. Und wir
We
brauchen,
have to start using dental impression error insensitive systems on the patient.
das ist das Entscheidende. Oder wenn wir jetzt rein die digitale Prozesskette verwenden, das heißt entweder Scan, Fehler empfinden,
When using the digital-only process chain, we must use scan error insensitive systems.
ich möchte
In any case, I want to exclude any risk to my patient.
ausschließen. Deshalb fordere ich an
That is why I demand a drilling template to be checkable and verifiable in terms of accuracy of the conduits as well as the exact fit on the teeth before its application.
sein muss. Gleichzeitig muss auch
Coincidentally, it must be demanded that templates missing such verification be suspended from application.
in diesem Fall
In the case of any deviation, a new production has to be arranged in time.
die Prüfung muss
Verification has to generate reproducible outcomes for the establishment of the resulting implant position in translation to all three special directions, as well as the angulation for the implant drills.
generieren. Bei der Verwendung von
When using angled, meaning non-rotational symmetrical abutments, the correct rotational position of advance and recess on top of the front side of every conduit has to be given in order for the implant to be in the correct position.
lagerichtige Position des Implantats gegeben sein und eine Überprüfung.
This position must be verifiable as well.
Die oben genannten Prüfungen müssen nach
The verifications mentioned must be saved to a forgery-proof log file and archived.
Protokoll automatisiert mit den Angaben zur Genauigkeit eingetragen und archiviert werden. Ganz, ganz wichtig,
It is very important that the surgeon is able to comprehend the possible altering position of the conduits and the thus resulting altering position of the implants in the jaw, even before the operation.
Implantate im Kiefer schon vor der Operation
This way, he can decide whether or not to undertake the implantation with the template despite the altering implant position. He must be able to comprehend how will the implants fit in the jaw afterwards.
vornimmt. Muss richtig in der Lage sein, das zu erkennen, wie sitzen die Implantate an der Stelle im Kiefer. Der Kiefer hat keine
The jaw has no homogeneous structure. Within the jaw, we have the so-called trabecular structure
und wir haben eine
and a more compact layer on the outer side.
komplette. Bei der Implantation
During implantation, many of these structures are damaged, and the implant drill penetrates compact bone layers as well as trabecular bone layers.
geht durch Kompakta wie auch Spongiosaschichten. Das Implantat
Therefore, the implant does not have 100% contact with the bone.
Kontakt, wie in diesem Bild zu sehen. Die Spongiosa kann
Trabecular layers can differ in density or even lack completely.
Und das ist auch ganz wichtig. Das heißt, der Chirurg braucht
In order to evaluate this, the surgeon needs a display of the bone jacket around the implant. This means, what is the bone consistency? How dense is the bone? Is the bone missing, like you can see in the lower picture?
in dem unteren Implantat. Und
This can be quantified.
das sollte ein
An implant navigational system should be able to do this.
Es sollte auch ermöglicht werden, dass Anwender die manipulationssicheren Fehlerprotokolle
It should also be made possible for users to provide the manufacturers the forgery-proof log files via the internet.
So kann ein System
This way, a system can constantly be improved and system imminent error sources can be avoided.